The speaker is getting into rejection, dating, and why trying to look unbothered can cost more than people admit.
Wrapped up a Friday show, we finally get the news that LeBron James has decided on a destination, and he has signed a 2-year, $8 million deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. This is for real. This is not us joking.
Well,
And LeBron will finish his career with the Philadelphia 76ers.
So I can't be wrong.
If I can read this to you, LeBron also sent out a series of several tweets in a row. Chris, you feel like you fucked it up for everybody?
if I did, that's like a Zion situation for me, no? I mean, I truly believe that I had nothing to do with
You're
it.
an idiot.
The YouTube thing may have, though. Let's blame that.
You're an idiot.
Let's remember the YouTube thing. Let's blame that.
No,
instead
let's
of me.
remember you. You're an idiot.
Can we put it on the poll? Did Chris F up LeBron coming to the Heat? Yes or no? Let's put that on the poll. Here is LeBron James in his own words. I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide. But I was pretty sure I played my last game. I was honest at that last press conference when I said I needed to look at myself and decide if I still love the game. I still truly love this game, and I have more to give. The last few weeks have been really special. I've never been able to have no clue what to do and take real time to just think. I've had an incredible few months with all the people I love trying to figure it all out. This is my last decision. I'm not going for money. I'm not going for family. What am I really playing for at this point? I still want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete to win and to have a chance at the feeling of winning another championship. I believe I can help make the Philadelphia 76ers a championship team, and I'm so excited to energize a new fan base and start this incredible journey one last time. Thank you, LA. Miami, I'll forever love, and Northeast Ohio will always home. I think he means will always be home.
I
And
hate it when that happens.
so it kind of tells me the way he thanks LA, Miami, and Northeast Ohio, Cleveland, it kind of feels like the only two other teams he was considering are Miami and Cleveland in that spot. And him going to Philadelphia. So I'll start out by telling you, because I've been really loud about this. I ended up being loud wrong because I didn't think it was even worth spending any time talking about him joining a team that is not Miami or Cleveland. A complete waste of time. And he winds up going to Philadelphia. And while I guess we shouldn't be shocked because it's a team that was continuously named as a contender, it's shocking for me because I gave it absolutely no chance.
I brought it to you earlier in the show today when we were talking, which was the idea of that's a sorry franchise that he can go help put over the top. And I mean, they're a franchise that now has had this really remarkable offseason in acquiring Brown and now LeBron James. If you're the Celtics, you got to feel crazy because you traded Jaylen Brown to your biggest historical rival, and then that also netted LeBron James going to that team.
Not a bad
it's pretty
offseason. Lose Paul George, gain Jaylen Brown, and LeBron James. Let's bring Dan aboard. Dan joining his own show. Hello, Dan. Shocking news. LeBron James, Philadelphia 76ers. Your quick thoughts.
What an interesting choice. I was terribly wrong, but not as terribly wrong as you were because you were insistent and relentless about the idea that the Sixers were an absurd choice. I'm going to tell you as well that I'm just now beginning to get the texts that the Heat are curious how it is that the Sixers did this. And the texts I'm getting are time for Pablo to see if he can find out. Because $3.9 million is about half, I think, of what the Heat were offering. And so to make this choice when the stuff around Fanatics, the stuff around Michael Rubin leaving the Sixers and his relationship with Joel Embiid, because he didn't love the fact that there were sort of limits on how it is he can interact with players when he was a minority owner. So he started an entity where he's trying to build a giant empire. Nobody helps Fanatics more in the building of merch selling than someone like LeBron James. So already some questions being asked about how this happened, just because I think a whole lot of people are surprised that it happened at all, even though Philadelphia was always in the conversation. They were never considered by anybody but the group that chose them as the favorite. Nobody thought that he would trust Joel Embiid's health as the punctuation on his career.
I mean, that's just typical Miami Heat stuff. Clearly, something must not be in the up and up because he wants to play with Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, and Joel Embiid, a team that actually made the playoffs, as opposed to us, Miami Heat, where we don't have any other pieces really around, and we were kind of hoping that LeBron would fix everything. I would say that the Miami Heat lost this fair and square, and he picked Philadelphia for pretty obvious reasons. It's just, to me, it's the least compelling. It's the least interesting of the options, and yeah, there's a lot of risk there for LeBron. It's a bummer, but yeah. And Miami had such a great offseason, and now it feels underwhelming because we all talked ourselves into this.
Dan, don't go anywhere, obviously, because we want to get a few more thoughts from you. But before he takes on radio on Sirius XM, we want to get Amin aboard for a couple of minutes. Amin El Hassan joining us here. Amin, your level of shock upon hearing LeBron has, in fact, signed with Philadelphia.
No shock. I mean, it was Philly, it was Golden State, it was Cleveland, it was Miami. And then you look at those options. You say Golden State's in the West, and without an Anthony Davis trade, the hardest road to hoe, right? So, okay, they're out. So then you go Cleveland, Miami, Philadelphia. Which one is, right now, without LeBron, is the best team? Philly. That's not even up for debate. Philly is the best team. They've got Embiid, Maxey, Edgecombe. Just start right there. I'm like, oh, my God, all right, that's already a leg up. But then you add Jaylen Brown, it becomes a no-brainer talent-wise. The only thing that we were trying to wonder was, what does LeBron value in terms of those other things going into the equation? Obviously, money was off the table. He let us know that. Rich let us know that. So was it the comfort of Northeast Ohio? Was it the structure of Miami? Or was it just the sheer riches of talents of Philadelphia? And if you're Miami, there's no way you could have planned for this, right? You went out and you got a superstar. You got a guy who's better than LeBron right now in Giannis Antetokounmpo. But as a result, your salary cap, your salary is capped, at $209 million at that first apron. So you don't have a whole lot of leeway filling out a roster in general, let alone a roster that can convince LeBron that this year we're ready to win a championship. I've been saying it for weeks, ever since that Andrew Wiggins re-signed. It's set up so that Miami next season, 27-28, can really get aggressive for a championship. This year is going to be just incredibly difficult, regardless of whether LeBron joined them or not.
So I know you're saying here, I mean, you're not surprised because you look at the Philadelphia roster, and that's the best roster. It's not even debatable. That's obviously counting Embiid being available to play. You're not surprised that LeBron is banking on Embiid being available?
Again, Zaz, I would say forget about LeBron for a second.
Do you think looking unbothered protects people, or does it just keep them from being honest? Leave your take in the comments and like and subscribe for more clips like this.